How we doing?
Chilling.
How was your guys yesterday?
Wasn't too bad. Travel
Br-
was all right.
brutal.
Guys sleep on the flight at all?
Yeah, I slept like 4 hours.
Bro, I slept literally wheels up to wheels down,
Wow, holy
8
shit.
hours straight.
8 hours
Damn,
straight?
Dude, I woke up once the entire time, and I like just
Damn.
damn.
rolled over and fell back asleep. I felt
Wow.
like I had to go do the podcast from the airport.
You did it from the airport?
Like I had to go straight from the airport to the
Oh,
office.
okay. Yeah, it sucks.
Were you like, I listened to the pod, it just seemed like you were just angry.
I was in the worst mood imaginable. I'm still fucking pissed.
Dude, coming off 8 hours of sleep from that trip specifically straight into a podcast would
Oh yeah.
destroy me.
No, it was hell.
I slept a good 4 or 5 from London to Toronto, and then we just had like 2.5 hours to kill in Toronto, and that's where I almost like broke down into tears.
That was crazy. I was gonna text you guys and be like, "Are you guys gaming tonight?" And then I looked and you weren't even home.
I didn't get
I had
back
already
till
done the podcast and gotten home.
yeah,
Damn.
I didn't get back till midnight. Dude, they almost put Lou on the flight to Toronto. They put him on standby because he didn't check in.
Jesus
Wow.
Christ.
he was
That's crazy.
he was bugging out, and then he's like negotiating with the person at the desk, and he's like texting us at the same time. He's like I talked to them 10 minutes ago. They said they would talk to me in 10 minutes. He hasn't even looked my way. I'm about to knife this fool. But he got on, thank God.
What about Numbers? He was fine.
I think.
He made it back.
Yeah, he's back. He was running when I talked to him this morning.
Oh, nice.
He's gonna hop on at the end and talk
All
about
right.
his back and forth.
Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. The $1 million team, $1 million
We're gonna shit on everyone.
unshaven dream, unshaven. Can't trim the bush, we stay craving. The bush push. What we fucking do? Coming, yeah, we waiting. Unshaven, fucking dog shit. Telluride Kings,
You don't own the team.
You sure about that?
Tuesday, March 31st, 12:38 Central, 1:39 Eastern. It just changed. Owners meeting 27. I'm here with Jersey Jerry and Bush staff.
Hello, hello.
What up,
How we
boys?
doing? How we doing?
I'm feeling good. I don't know what it is. I hit my bed last night. Got a cool 8 hours. Everything's good.
I'm down atrocious right now. I just can't wake up.
Yeah, I'm down pretty bad. I'm pretty sick.
What do you got?
Probably like fucking UK COVID or some shit.
Yeah, some new shit. Some shit that our immune systems have never seen.
I mean, that just like that house just felt like you take a shower and you just still be dirty.
Oh, you
Mhm.
got a nice film over you when you get out.
Yeah, it's gross.
Just a
Yeah.
layer of some shit.
There's like
Yeah.
dust everywhere and like
Oh,
bugs.
Yeah. I couldn't breathe in my room.
Yeah, it's bad.
Zero
No,
air.
I think they have like a lot of dogs in that house because I had like full on allergy attacks in the living room throughout the week.
And yeah, they had like 9 dog beds.
Yeah, it's bad.
I got a kennel in there.
I've showered 3 times just today. Just because it feels good.
Yeah,
it
showering
does.
at home is great.
Yeah,
Don't got to worry about the hot water.
no,
Nope.
yeah. there was one day. I mean, we're just gonna recap Major Two here, but there was one day where we all just took cold showers because
Yep.
someone had a field day in there.
I mean, I didn't even get in fully. I said I was just going like
Yeah.
that, like splashing myself with the water.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It could like that. Literally, there can't be a worse way to start your day than that.
Mm-mm.
No, not at all. No. And then it's just like everything about the showering situation was rough because everybody went like they gravitated towards one shower
Yeah.
because the rest of them sucked.
Yeah, there's one like super modern bathroom, and then everything else was like you got to like wiggle your way into like a hole in the wall, and then there's like a hose that you just undo the thing.
And like hole in the wall is not an exaggeration. Most of the
No, it's literally a
bathrooms
hole in the wall.
you had to like mantle your way in.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
nuts. I've never been more happy to be in like a kitchen, bedroom,
Oh yeah.
shitty apartment. I don't know. It
Oh,
feels
yeah.
good.
Oh yeah, as soon as I walked through my door, I was like, "Thank God, man! Oh my God!"
Yeah, it was a good weight off the shoulders getting home.
Yeah.
I've been like walking around smiling. I'm just happy to be back in like U.S. soil, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
But
Ice was great. As soon as I got home, touchdown.
well,
filled up
clarify
the
which
bottle.
ice you're talking about here.
No, like fucking like a drinking ice, bro.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
Oh,
good.
It's ice cold DC, man. Oh my God. Felt
yeah. It's
great.
everything there is just room temp.
Yeah, yeah.
Great to have a meal that wasn't French fries. Got a nice burrito bowl.
Yeah, yeah. I had spaghetti and meatballs last night as like a it's over kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah. Back on home turf.
But Jerry, yeah, you're down bad. You got the shoulder checked out.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna see what they say. Just like up and down's a little rough. Just across the body is rough still. Told Austin, called him this morning. I'm like, hey, just a heads up, like, I ain't looking to sue. But now that I'm home, I just got to get checked out because something's not right. It's probably like I don't know, some like bruising or like maybe my rotator cuff or something. Something's
Yeah.
off though. I don't know what it is. Plus some type of COVID I got, some type of disease over there. So we'll see. We'll see what the lab results come back as.
Oh, you got blood work?
Yeah, blood work today. Yeah, look. Hold on.
That's
Let me see-
crazy.
Let me see if I got it. Yep. Here you go.
Damn.
Yeah, got some blood work this morning. Yeah, man. Just all fucked up.
You're getting tests done.
Oh yeah, I mean that place was disgusting. I mean, you guys should do the same.
Yeah, honestly. Make sure we don't have HPV.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've been in Istanbul and in fucking shithole Birmingham. I'm probably gonna die soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not good.
No, but I mean, who would you even sue? Would you sue Maresh?
No, I wouldn't even sue. I just want to make sure I'm like okay, you know? Make sure the body's right. I mean, if we were like, I don't know. I mean, there's probably nothing we can do now, but we just blatantly. I know we talked about it, but like we just blatantly just got lied to.
Yeah,
You know, it's just
Oh,
like,
with the Airbnb?
yeah, it just wasn't cool. It just wasn't
Yeah.
cool. You know, it just was
Yeah.
not cool.
I mean, yeah, there was just room. There were rooms that didn't exist.
yeah.
Yep.
There were, I mean, the beds didn't exist. There was, I mean, I think that was the biggest lie of the whole thing was that there was 5 king bed. I don't even know like where they could like you could say like, oh, maybe a king bed is different in England than it is here, but like there weren't 5 big. It was all twin beds.
No,
Yep.
no, we booked Major One based on like Airbnb. There's like a function. It's like where you'll sleep,
Yeah, yeah,
and it shows you the bed count and the room, and that's how that's what we book off of. And it was just, I mean, there were more cradles than beds. There were like
Yeah.
kids'
Yeah.
cots everywhere.
yeah. I mean, I was
Yeah.
pretty much in a cot the whole weekend.
We pretty much
Same.
we slept in like an orphanage. I think they double it as like an it was just all
Yeah.
kid stuff.
There's weird kid shit everywhere.
Well, as soon as we were leaving, I know Sass, you left earlier. Mook left a little bit earlier. I left at like 9:30 exactly, and there was, I mean, ask Maret, whatchamacallit, Lou, and like there was just fucking cars everywhere, just pulling in nonstop.
Oh,
They were
yeah.
going swimming. They were going swimming in the morning.
Yeah, when I left, there were people getting in the lake. When I got into my Uber, he already knew everything.
Really?
He said, like, because Susan was out there just talking to him, just filling him in. He was like, so I heard you guys didn't win the gaming tournament.
Oh,
And I was like, how do you know that? Like, where this is 7 a.m. I'm not trying to be talking to anybody.
No.
Fell asleep in the Uber. 2-hour drive by yourself. I mean, what are you going to do?
yeah, you just
Yeah,
pass
can't do
out.
much.
Pass the
I threw the
fuck out.
headphones in, and as soon as the dude started talking, I was like, this isn't going to be a 2-hour chat.
No. can't be.
No,
Me and
but,
Byron didn't even say a word to each other when we were driving home.
Oh, nothing to say.
No.
it was tough. It was tough. Vibes were tough at the airport.
Yeah.
Like I was boarding my flight, leaving Byron, and I was like, "Good shit this week," and he was like, "No, it wasn't." And I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah." I was like, "Yeah, you're right." I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah."
Yeah, it's definitely stung more yesterday than it did. Like I remember going home from Dallas and I remember it hitting and being like, man, I wish we won. But
Yeah.
like yesterday it was going home and it was like, what the fuck did we just do?
Yeah. I have this like overwhelming feeling of like not knowing how to feel about how the week went, and mainly the signs are pointing to failure.
I mean, the content was good. You know, we put out some good content. We got more content coming out around it. But yeah, I mean, the placing was just devastating.
The placing is like it's such an overbearing like fuck top 8. That
Yeah,
like the rest of it like I'm like all right, like yeah, we put out some good content, but it's like dude, top 8 does not feel good, and like you said, it's hitting harder now.
No, I mean like 8 is just not even. You're not even close.
We made $1,500 as an org. That means we get $150, which doesn't cover anything.
$50 each.
Yeah.
Yeah. We never get that anyway, so
No.
we're still owed for Major 1.
I don't think they've been paid.
Oh, they've been paid.
They have.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You seen it? You seen them like they're moving a little different.
I've heard rumblings. Listen, I think shit's gonna start to change soon, so
Yeah.
not gonna harp on anything serious right now.
What do you think's gonna change?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
Just think we just go about business differently a little bit, you know.
Yeah.
Just feel like not like that like they're taking advantage or anything of us as an org, but it's like, hey, like the day you get paid from majors is the day we get paid. You know, I mean we pay them on time every month. You know,
Yeah.
we pay
Yeah.
we pay for all the foods, all the Ubers, anything else they need whenever they want. Not saying like they're like spoiled or anything, but in a way, like if you're on a different org, besides the Saudis, you're probably getting treated a lot different. You know.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean, they told me when we were outside on the last night, they were like, this is pretty much like being on Optic.
Yeah.
oh, we heard a rumor about a pro org that was in Birmingham. Went out to dinner, the roster with their coach and management, and management swiped the card, and they were like, "Oh, they paid for dinner. Like that's like really nice. Like that's rare. Like doesn't happen often." And then
Yeah.
immediately after asked for all of their Zels.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, really?
So
Pro team.
protein.
Wow. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. It's not the way you want to go about business.
I mean, we might have to start coming with that energy.
Yeah.
The Ubers were
No,
insane.
forget about it, man. I don't even want to get going on that. But
I mean,
Look at that.
literally everywhere we went, the three of us had to all order an Uber because
it was just
12
me,
plus
Jerry
people.
Sass, Uber everywhere.
Everywhere,
about over 1,000 in Ubers.
easily.
Forget about
last
the one
Uber-
home.
The
Oh
one
my
home.
That one though, that's a separate expenditure. I don't even. That shit's on Klarna for me.
God. 400, 300 something pounds. Just like what the fuck, bro?
I opened up
And
a
then
new
you
a
get-
new
and then you
credit
land,
card
and
for
you
that
got
one.
Another one.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I O'Hare. I got fucking rinsed at O'Hare.
Did you
Yeah,
do the
mine was like
taxi?
120 to the office.
I do a taxi every time.
Yeah.
Every time. It's $50-$60, right? Then I
Yeah.
tip on top, so like maybe 80 max. I'm in the car. It's like not a yellow taxi. I'm out of it. I'm out of it. I just had a 3-hour layover in Toronto.
Yeah, it's just a random guy.
It's just a guy. I get out front of my apartment. He's like, "Yeah, that'll be $130."
Oh man,
I go, "That can't be the real price."
no.
I'm like, "What's the real price?" And he's like, "It's 130." I'm like, "I've taken that Uber, that taxi ride 30 plus times, 50 times." And he was like, I'm like, it was $65 like last week, and he was like, the price of everything's going up. But I'm like, you just banged me. I don't give a fuck. Here's the money.
He's
Yeah.
not wrong. The war.
Yep.
That's what he should have done. He should have said, "Well, we weren't at war a couple weeks ago."
Oh man.
Gas is getting expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Everything's fucked up.
it is.
Yeah.
Everything's fucked.
The Challengers is so unbelievably fucked.
Oh god, yeah.
It's like you
bad.
can't even like crack in. Like there just needs to be a conversation about. Like it's just not designed to watch.
No, not at
Like
all.
they don't. It's not made with the intent of anybody watching it.
Yeah.
No, zero organization on all ends. Just like whatever stations they got, it's like all fucked up, man. Everything's just they start like an hour and a half, 2 hours later than they should.
Every time.
Every time, it's just a mess, man. Just a
Yeah,
mess.
it's just
Total
it's
mess.
impossible to like maintain viewership when you're. It's like dude, the CDL. It's like Phase and Optic play winners final or winners final. Phase loses. They're playing their next match in like 15 minutes.
Yep.
And they're pros. Like they should have more time, if anything. Like our guys, like they play one match, best of 3, they win. We play 3 hours later.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's fucking so stupid. So stupid.
There's got to be a better way to go about it.
I don't know. I mean, it's a mix of, no one's actually watching over it because it makes no money. Like Challengers, like, you know what I mean? Like the prize
Yeah.
pool is low because no, but it goes both ways. Like it needs to be fixed. Like money needs to be poured into it, and there needs to be more incentive for people to care about Challengers. So it's like on their bit on Call of Duty's business end, they got to start figuring some things out because there's more eyes on Challengers than there's ever been.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Stallions are good. Optics involved. We're involved. Start putting some fucking money behind it.
Yeah. Also, I think
I-
a big thing going into Major 3 is us, you know, telling them, hey, whatever happened last major, and then Major 1, it ain't gonna happen Major 3.
No.
Like we're not gonna be out PCs, monitors. I mean, that was fucking ridiculous too. Every other watch party had whatever they wanted, monitors, PCs, and then we're
Yeah.
just stuck there with a laptop with no audio, like nothing.
Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
They gave us a
And then the
coffee
second we talked to
table and a
Say-
fucking IKEA couch. That was it.
Yeah. That
Yeah.
fit 2 people.
Yeah, I didn't. That didn't make sense at all. Like I get like the CDL guys, like they get the priority, of course, but like, did you see the CDL guys set up?
No.
It's pretty big. They got a lot of space. But I mean, even those dudes next to us, like I don't even know what they were streaming. Like there couldn't have been that many people watching them. No offense.
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
No
And they're
shot.
streaming Warzone. There was like 5 people there to watch Warzone.
Yeah, and I'll say our watch party, like when we were playing matches Friday and Saturday, did very well.
Yeah.
And it was like the times were fucked. So like obviously we're not getting as many concurrents as we usually do when we're streaming at 8 a.m. But it still like went very well, and we even showed up on Sunday and streamed Challengers finals, which is what we're a Challengers org. That's what we stream.
Yeah. I don't know why people were mad about us not streaming the grand finals. Like anyone that's interested in CDL grand finals, like why would you be watching our stream? We have nothing to offer there.
Yeah.
Like that's not what we do.
No, that's not like our content at all.
I mean, we know
how
more
to-
about Challengers players than we do CDL players.
Exactly. Yeah. It doesn't make any, like I'm not going to be able to comment on like what 04 is doing. Like I don't even know these guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could tell you more about Diamond Con than I could about fucking Tyler Abizi.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are
Yeah.
we talking about? And
Also, it's like the 2 biggest watch parties in the CDL are Zuma and Scump, and they're both that's their teams.
Yeah, one of the guys responded in a comment and like took a screenshot of Scumpy's watch party, and it was like 77,000. I mean, he was combined with methods and bows and shit like that.
Yeah,
but like,
yeah.
it was combined like 77,000, and he like sent the message like, look at this, look at all this you're missing out on. It's like, buddy, I got news for you. None of those guys are coming to our stream to watch.
No, I don't like. That's what I don't understand. Like, I don't think people understood that. Like, they were like, people were being like, this was an opportunity to get the most viewers of the weekend, and you guys turned it down. It's like, no, we were getting, like, we were in the hundreds. It was no one.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
If Optic is in the grand finals, you're gonna watch Scump's watch party. If
Yeah.
FaZe is in the grand finals and you're a FaZe fan, you're gonna watch Zuma's watch party.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
No,
I don't
I just
know.
think it was like a little like we were not that we were forced to do anything, but it was like obviously we wanted to do something. We like didn't plan on being in that position, you know, so we had to like scramble the day before and be like, okay, like what should we do? Should we do this? Should we do that? I mean, I don't know. I thought we should have just streamed the grand finals of challengers and then kind of did something different. Um, you know, besides watching the CDL. Like I don't know, something just more loose, more fun.
Yeah,
We had
yeah.
we had a horrible week. Players had a horrible week.
It was a bad
It's just,
week.
yeah, I just don't. I don't know. I mean, like, hopefully we don't have to be in that situation, major three. But I mean, I don't know. I'm just not really into streaming CDL when we're getting 800 people watching. You know, between both, it just was tough.
Yeah. Also, we cut it loose at the losers finals. Like we said going into it, we were like, we're not streaming until grand finals. Like, there's no way we're doing that. Like, we cut it loose early. It would have been way lower than it was when we ended it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because people would have been like, all right, I'm gonna go watch the real Scump and the real fucking Methods watch this. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
um,
I mean, I
and-
feel like eventually we can like I don't know, like eventually when we got more experience and like I don't know, work towards that, you know. But like I don't know, I just feel like we didn't plan on being in that situation on Sunday, so it was like a little tough to even have a decent time on stream, you know, just because we
yeah,
all
yeah.
were.
I mean, it's hard to go out top 8, and then we had to watch the grand finals, which sucks because the team that wins we fucking destroyed in the elite finals. So
Yeah.
it's like, then we're like, yeah, we could have definitely won this. Like, we could have beat Rock. If they could beat Rock, we can beat Rock.
yeah,
So,
it sucks. It sucked watching P7 win that because we've had their number all like in the cup.
yeah, I mean, we won
previous
4
to the
maps in a row
elites
against them in the elite.
and
2
the elite.
overloads.
That stung. It was it was depressing, honestly. Even the dinner, we tried to get out of the house Saturday after we lost, and dinner was tough.
Yeah. Yeah, dinner's brutal.
And then everyone just went right to bed.
Yeah, no vibes. Just
No.
Jerry. I've never seen Jerry more checked out.
Oh yeah, I mean, as soon as like, I don't know, I feel like we put in a lot of effort and like, you know, pitching this to Barstool and pitching it to Austin, and we had our shit, all of our ducks in a row, and like, hey, we were on top of everything. You know, it's just tough going out like that. One, and like just the circumstances, like we couldn't put out the vlog from the first day because of the whole accident situation, and then, you know, the house tour. We thought it was going to be great, and then all of a sudden, we realized pretty quickly what kind of shithole we were in. We didn't really want to, you know, have that out there
Yeah,
while still being in the house.
it wasn't a
Yeah,
house
'cause
tour. It
they
was
were
a house
watching
slander.
everything.
And yeah,
Yeah, then we realized they're literally watching everything, following us on Instagram and like TikTok and shit. So, yeah, I mean, just it was a fucked up week, man. It was a fucked up week. I feel like if we're in that grand finals, at the very least, I mean, I feel like it's a totally different week. But
Totally.
you know, it's just shitty to go out like that, man.
Yeah, and that's the thing that sucks too is that like that grand finals. I bet it would have been packed if we.
Oh
were in it.
yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah.
Not getting to see the guys on the main stage really sucked.
yeah,
Yeah.
and it's even though we weren't in it, we made the most of Sunday because once we got done streaming, we went back and we made content, which came
Yeah,
out.
we filmed all of our confessionals and we did all of the fucking. Like, once we're out, the stream is not really the priority anymore. It's
No.
like now we got to come up with other shit that we got to put out that's gonna do way better than the stream would.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think our fans understood that. Is like, hey, our only thing isn't streaming. Like our owners meetings have been popping off really, really well. The behind the bush does incredibly well. It's like, hey, we got like other shit to do, bro.
Yeah, I
know?
mean, it's a thing where it's like if we're streaming on Sunday for 500 viewers, like Barstool didn't send us out there to do that. That's not
No.
like they're not going to be happy seeing those numbers. Like that's more of a waste of time than anything. So it's like we had to get out of there and do something productive.
I will say,
Yeah.
Jerry, you can shed light on this. Lucy was very happy.
Yeah, yeah, dude. Honestly, like, not going into too deep of detail, but like, dude, I had a call last night with TJ, and just I want to just thank him and tell him like appreciate like the opportunity and what like for helping us get there, and hopefully we held up to our end of the deal, and he pretty much said that was like the best thing we've had going in a long time. He appreciated it. Wants to stay involved in some type of capacity still, but he was thrilled, man. He was thrilled. It was the most happy he's been in a long time. Fucking as far as like a brand, like fucking, we were popping, and he was getting like a lot of sales and whatnot. But yeah, he was involved in the chat. He said like, talking in the chat, answering questions. Would love to do something down the line, with Bush. So that was, I mean, that's a bright spot, appreciate the
definitely.
fans for
Yeah.
supporting all weekend, Lucy. And yeah, man, I mean, I feel like it would be a lot different, just from a whole, like, let's just say Barstool, like, covered the whole budget. I think they would have been a little bit more upset. But did they cover some of the budget? Yeah, for sure. Um, I wouldn't say crazy, but yeah, I mean, I feel like they would be entitled to be like a lot more pissed off, from the showing we had, top 8 and whatnot, getting bounced early. But yeah, dude, I mean, Lucy was thrilled. I know Austin's not going to be happy with the finish. Hopefully we did enough content wise. I feel like numbers would have been better the longer we obviously stayed in the tournament. That's
Yeah.
what these guys got to understand on our team. Like, hey, dude, like we need to win. We need to place really well.
Yeah.
Because if we don't, we have days like Sunday and Saturday evening and nighttime where it's like kind of a wash in a way,
Yeah. I mean, even if we were able to get to, like, even say hypothetically we don't get to grand finals, if we were able to get to top 4 or top 3,
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
that's like 4 more hours of streaming with like double the viewers that we were getting.
Yeah.
Exactly.
The deeper we
exactly.
go, the better it is. And
Yeah.
top 8, luckily we had luckily we had the car crash. If we didn't have the car
Yeah.
crash, we'd be in much deeper water.
Yeah.
And we would have it would have fizzled out a lot worse. But speaking of the car crash, Maresh recently got a text from the lady asking for the link to the podcast. So I don't know what to do about that.
Yeah, just
block
leave her on red.
Just
leave her
block
on
her.
red. Yeah, I mean, just leave her on
Insurance
red.
has already
block her.
handled everything. There's no need to continue communication. Just cut her
Yeah.
out.
I'll tell Maresh to ghost.
Yeah, just
Go
go
full ghost. Okay. But yeah, Jerry, a couple things that like happened that we didn't have like coverage on. You actually returned the van.
Yep. Yeah, me and Swaggy, we handled that. I think that was Saturday, right, or Sunday?
That was Sunday.
That was Sunday
Right after we
after
finished streaming.
yeah, right after we finished streaming. Me and Swaggy drove that down to Birmingham. For
You
the
went
most part,
to the Airbnb and back.
yeah,
Back
yeah,
again.
yeah, exactly,
It's
yeah.
a fucking haul.
That's
Like
a
Yeah.
a 3-hour journey.
that is a brutal journey.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we did that. Went pretty smooth. Couple times Swaggy was like a little bit more right, Jer, a little bit more right, Jer. But other than that, it was pretty smooth. Returning to Birmingham, and then me and Swaggy on the way back, grabbed some dinner, and yeah. But overall, not the worst. Not. I feel like when you're on the open road, it's a lot different. It's a
Yeah,
lot easier.
definitely.
It's a lot easier. It's a lot easier. But
That's the
yeah,
thing is
it
when you
wasn't bad.
see other cars moving, then it reassures you, okay, I'm in the right lane.
Oh yeah, exactly. And that's why I was
Yeah.
like telling Swaggy, hey, like he was we were getting ready to leave the venue, and he was like trying to go dap everybody up, and I'm like, hey, we don't got time for daps. Like it's time to go before this gets dark. We're gonna see them at the house. Like let's go. I'm not dapping nobody up.
You
Gonna get this show
disappeared.
on the road.
We were like, "Where's Jerry?" And it was like, "Oh, you were out." Like
Yeah,
a
I was
ghost.
out. Yeah, I was out.
He was
yeah.
on a mission with that van.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, we had to get it. We had to get out of there quick. But yeah, everything went smooth.
Yeah.
And Sunday night was fun. I mean,
Sunday night was
you know,
definitely better. Yeah.
rallied the troops a little bit. Everyone kind of we talked to the players for a while. They were asking us like what we thought went wrong, and we kind of got to share some of our thoughts, which was cool
Yep.
because I feel like we didn't do that after the first major.
No, we were kind of afraid the first major to like even like ask them, how.
But also, I guess at the first major, like I couldn't tell you what went wrong. Like that we just played Rock just played insane.
Yeah.
I
But
don't know.
this one, it was like we all kind of had our own like ideas of like what went wrong.
Yeah, it just was a little weird. Like, I don't know, waking up on that Saturday, everybody got rest. And
Yeah,
it
it
was
was the
just,
first day where everyone felt good.
yeah. And like, talking to Byron in the morning and he's ready to roll. Every player is like, got rest, good to go, fucking ready to fucking handle business. And then it just went south so quick. So quick.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was
like
just that Omet match really just checked us completely.
Yeah.
I would say like it's easy to blame it on the car crash and the logistical nightmare of the travel and the Airbnb, but it's like when we went to play on Saturday, it was like everyone was teed up like let's fucking go. And then for some reason nothing clicked.
No, no, nothing. Nothing.
Yeah, we just
Vibes
didn't
were
play
off.
well.
Yeah, communication was I think a problem
Yeah.
from what I'm hearing on the stage, between like players not hearing each other or being quiet, Temp couldn't really hear a fucking thing either. Um didn't feel like we played as a team. I don't know, man. It's like, I could like people in the chat are like, "Oh, go to the pit, hurry up, go to the pit." And it's like the one time I went to try to go to the pit for the search, they're already playing, I don't want to fucking get
Search,
him.
yeah, it's like you
You
can't really do much
can't
during
really do
search.
do much, but at one point, like I had to go over there and like look at everybody in the eyes and be like, dude, like what are we doing, bro? Like you're not worse than this team, dude. Like
Yeah.
you
Yeah, that's the
guys
thing
have
that sucked.
yeah, it's like what the fuck, bro? Like
Yeah.
come on. And then you ask them, oh, you were right, and it's like, yeah, I'm good, ready to go. And it's like, no, you're not. I could tell you're not.
Yeah,
You,
yeah.
so like I don't know, man. I think the team needs a little bit more juice.
Yeah, we just
I
didn't
don't.
have the energy.
Yeah,
We didn't have the ability that we had Major 1 to regain like that's like what we did with the Falcons Academy green or white or whatever it was in Major 1 where we reverse swept them. Like we didn't have that in us this
No.
tournament. Like we didn't have
no,
that energy.
no, and I kind of felt like that. I don't know about you guys if you felt that going into Saturday, but I did feel like there was something just off a little bit.
Yeah, I felt like something was off just compared to like the elite. It just looked like the teams that we were like we were winning everything obviously on Friday, but it was like there were a lot of matches where I was like that was way closer than it should have been. Like,
Yep.
and then when it came to Omid, yeah, it was like they just fucking slammed us, which
Yeah.
sucked too because I know like that's a team that we want to beat.
It's like we peaked during the elite and then this P7 team peaked during the cup right after it and into LAN. And then on LAN we just didn't. I mean, I'll just be frank, we shit all over ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just didn't have the right vibes.
Yeah.
No.
But, we got to regain. Top 8 is unacceptable. And we're going to know some things about the future of the roster, future of the Bush in the next couple days.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, we got a lot. We got a lot. We got to figure out. We don't know who's going, who's staying. If anyone's getting picked up, we really don't know what's going to happen. So we kind of got to figure it out and hopefully rebuild a team that can. I mean, we have to win the elite.
Yeah.
That's like the only option is to win the elite.
Yeah, for anyone at home that doesn't really know the stakes that was Major 2, if we placed top 2 at Major 2, we automatically qualified for the Pro-Am at Major 3. The Pro-Am is we would be in a bracket with professional teams
Yeah,
at
it's
Major
12.
3.
It's all the CDL teams, and I think it's 4 challengers teams.
Yep.
And now to qualify for that, we can't just place top 2 at the elite. We actually have to win the elite. Now
Yeah.
there is a scenario where we place second at this upcoming elite, and
And it's a team like P7
qualify,
who's already qualified.
but it would have to be versus P7.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
And
So fingers crossed.
yeah,
Hope P7 sticks.
yeah, yeah. But I do want to give a shout out like to our behind the scenes guys this week because like Gianni worked his ass off.
Yeah.
Mikey worked his fucking ass off. Maresh, don't blame Maresh. He worked his ass off. Everyone that went like came and handled business behind the scenes. So proud of
Yeah.
our guys.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone did a
No-
good job. Everyone was fucking exhausted, but we still managed to get it done. Yeah, fuck. I mean, just I don't know. That 8th place really sucks.
Yeah.
We tried. We got there early. You know, we knew everybody was going to be kind of lagging a little bit. We got there as early as we could.
Yeah.
You know, there was teams getting in the same day. There was teams getting in the night before. You know,
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like
And we played well on the pre-land too.
yeah.
So I don't know what happened, but
Yeah, it was weird, and I don't think anyone's. It all come out behind the bush how the players felt and whatnot. That'll be out, and I'm not gonna even give a date, but it's gonna be next week at some point after our roster settles. But in CDL news, you guys see that Abizi clip?
yeah, I don't know what happened with that. It looked like somebody leaked their VOD.
Yeah.
It was like a private scrim VOD of LAT scrimming, and Abizi just dropped the F slur during it because it's not a good word, but you think you're in privacy, so
Yeah,
maybe
it's not the first time it's been said.
No.
yeah,
In the Call of Duty lobby.
people are conspirizing that someone inside the Thieves leaked it, or
I think
You know.
Hydra leaked it.
I mean, who has access
I
to
think
that
when he
VOD?
said it, Hydra was like, "I'm writing down the timestamp."
It's crazy.
Yeah, that was weird. I don't know. I mean,
That CDL highlight guy's a fucking freak. Guy's a fucking lunatic.
people are gonna be mad over. People just want something to be mad at, bro. That's the thing.
Yeah.
There's people that are gonna be like, this guy's the worst guy ever, and then tomorrow not even gonna acknowledge it. You know?
Yeah, no one's gonna give. I mean, it's insane.
Yeah.
Oh, and what happened with Numbers, Jared? I saw he got out of your Uber yesterday.
Yeah, I think we all hopped in the Uber, me, him, and Byron, and like as soon as we're about to take off, he like goes in his pocket and he's like, "Oh, I got like $200 in chips." So I was like, "Hey, just give it to the Uber guy. Let him give you like I don't know, 125, 150. You know, he's not gonna do it for free, so just give him that." And he's like, "Nah, I got to get back to the casino." I'm like, "Hey, I don't know if that's a great idea, buddy. You know, his phone's on like 10%. You know, just."
He's still
But
drunk. He's still drunk
yeah,
at this point.
Yeah, he was still drunk at that point for sure. And then Swaggy was going to Birmingham because Swaggy like pressed the wrong button, so he was there an extra day. He got a hotel in Birmingham, and that's where, the casino was by Swaggy's hotel. So Nicky was like, "Oh, Swaggy's getting picked up right now. Let me hop out with all my shit, go with Swaggy, and then I'll go to the casino." And I guess try to cash in his chips. But I was telling Numbers in the car like, "Hey, you're gonna do this, but then like I already paid for the Uber here. Like you're gonna have to shell out 200-300 minimum for the Uber because it's gonna be even further away, And I guess that didn't click.
It's also the same amount of money as the chips. Like he
yeah,
turned in the chips just to spend it immediately.
yeah,
It made no sense.
yeah. I don't know. It was definitely really stupid on his end, but he made his flight, made it back home.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just didn't see the. I mean, we had the Uber to London Heathrow Airport, which was just because we didn't.
I could have done what I was saying I was gonna do too. I could have got there. I could have got there 30 minutes before my flight. I would have been fine.
Same.
Yeah, I got through security in like 4 minutes.
Yeah. I waited for I went to some fucking store, bought a bunch of shit. Bought like a Manchester jersey or something. I don't know what I was doing.
That's just like everything's gone wrong. I need to buy something.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not leaving empty-handed.
Yeah.
Same. I had to get something for my girl.
I
Felt
saw
bad
Abe
leaving-
bought a
leaving her.
fucking wallet, Gucci wallet.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's just buzzing through that EWC money.
She-
What up, Numbers?
I'm here. How you doing?
How we feeling?
Honestly, I slept terribly last night, so I'm still readjusting to the time stuff.
Of course.
You got a jersey
Yeah.
on?
Yeah, I do have a jersey on. I wear it around the house out of respect.
What is it, Romo?
Oh.
Yeah, it's a Tony Romo jersey.
The fakest jersey of all time, too.
It's a classic, though. I had this probably for about 15, 20 years now.
Yeah, yeah, no.
Oh,
no.
that thing's seen some shit.
Big Kevin got that for you,
A
right?
lot of losses this jersey's been through. A lot of heartbreak.
Did you say Big Kevin?
Did Big Kevin get that one?
I don't remember, bro. It was a long time ago.
Who the fuck's
Yeah.
Big Kevin?
Yeah, just the guy.
Yeah, it's one of
We'll
the
meet him
guys.
down the road.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, he'll show up at Major 3 for sure.
Well, he ain't showing up nowhere.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Somebody locked away. No key.
Yeah, I was thinking he's either dead or in jail, and he's in jail. Big Kevin.
Oh shit.
But Numbers, we were just talking about how you got out of the Uber going to London, where you were in an Uber going to London, and you just decided to hop out the whip and go to Birmingham.
Yeah, well, I mean, when we got in the Uber initially, my plan was I'll just give the chips to the Uber driver and like exchange, like, even if I take like 50% of what the chips were. But when I first got in, I asked the guy if he gambles, if he like, and he was just like, no, I don't gamble. I'm like, okay, you've never been to the casino. So I'm like, all right, this is not my guy. I got to get out of here. So that's when I knew I had to personally just do it myself.
But you ended up
And,
spending the money on the Uber anyway.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. It crushed me.
We said it's gonna be expensive. It's not cheap.
I knew it was going to be expensive, but it was $300.
Yeah, it's bad. That's bad.
And then
So you took a loss.
Yeah.
Yeah, I took a $100 loss on that. From that.
but your plan was to gamble the money, no?
Well, that's another thing. I was like, all right, you know what? Honestly, I would have took a $500 loss at that point because I was going to go in and just bet whatever I had until I either made at least like 1,000 or I was at zero. But when I got there, first of all, there was a lady sitting at the front desk. It was 10:58. She goes, I can't let you in. What do you mean? She's like, we don't open till 11. It's 10:58. And it's not like there was people like waiting or nothing. I'm just like, let me just walk in. She's like, no, you have to stand here and wait. So at that point, I said, all right, well, now I have time to kill. Let me go to the bar.
2 minutes.
Yeah, so
2 minutes.
naturally, I went over to the bar. And I got a couple drinks in. Next thing I knew, it was 11:30.
And your flight's at 4, by the way.
Yeah, and I still had to walk. It was a 20-minute walk back to the hotel to get my bags that I left. at the
Oh, with
hotel.
Swaggy.
Yeah, I left the bags with Swaggy. So now it's 11:30. I'm like, all right, let me go gamble. I'm gonna go bet these chips. Walk over to the table. The lady's like, we're not opening the tables for another like 20, 30 minutes. So now I'm doing the math in my head. I'm like, all right, 30 minutes, 12 o'clock, and maybe I gamble for 30 minutes, 12:30. By the time I get back to Swaggy's, it's 1, 2 hours. I'm like, all right, that's fine. I could get to the airport at 2. So I'm like, all right, I'll wait. So then what do? I go back to the bar.
Yeah,
Obviously.
of course.
I got more time to kill. So then I went back and I checked in again, and they were like, "Oh no, one of their like dealers wasn't there or whatever." They're like, "We're not going to open for another hour." So
Ooh.
then I'm like, "Oh damn! All right, now I got to go." So that's when I just cashed in the chips. But yeah, the initial plan was to just gamble it.
But they gave you their currency, no?
Yeah, I actually still have it. I didn't even exchange it. I
Oh, so
I
that
brought a few of the queen's shekels back home with me.
so you didn't even get American currency out of this.
No, I have pounds. I have pounds.
It's worth more.
Yeah,
You're
I'm
gonna
like,
get
yeah.
banged on that.
Oh yeah, they're gonna hit me with another fucking 20% rate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, but you made your flight.
Barely. Yeah, I did actually. So then after I left there, I went back to Swaggy's, and that's when I called Uber, and I saw it was like $350. And I'm like, that's unacceptable. I'm not even out there. I'm not doing it. So there was an option to wait for an Uber for $297. So I'm like, all right, I'll just wait. And that ended up being like a 20-minute wait for the Uber. Got to the airport, go through security. And at this time, like there was no gate assigned for my flight. So I'm like, all right, let me go to the bar. And then while I'm sitting there at the bar, I realized I didn't even have my passport on me.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's when I realized I lost the passport. So
You
now,
lost the passport.
yeah. So I'm like, now I'm freaking out. And so I finished my drink first, and then I said I got to retrace my steps. So now I'm just walking back. And luckily, I guess I left it with the security guy in the bin. So I found that. And then by the time I got to the gate, actually, you know what? Byron almost missed it worse than I did.
Yeah,
Maybe
I
fell
heard about
asleep.
Yeah,
that.
because I got to the gate, and when I got there, it was like all boarding. Everybody's already on the plane. I'm like, oh, Jesus, I just made it. I go in thinking Byron's already on the plane. And then, like, 5 minutes later, Byron was literally the last person walking on the plane. He's like, bro, I fell asleep on some chairs. I almost missed the flight completely. I was knocked out.
That would have been a disaster.
Disaster.
I mean, you just described like a spin-off of Uncut Gems. Like that gave me so much anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like hell.
That whole thing. Did you sleep on the plane?
Not 1 minute.
Really?
Not 1 minute. Nah, not 1 minute.
Jesus, that was like an
That's-
8-hour flight.
Yeah.
Sleep. I watched a Peaky Blinders movie, and then I was just not sleeping the whole time.
Dog shit movie, by the way.
Oh, no good. Real disappointment.
Yeah. Damn.
But
Well,
you know what I did do? You know what I kept doing? So I actually ended up with a pretty good seat, where it was like right behind like that, the economy plus like section, and I just kept going to the bathroom in like the first class section, and they didn't want me there. They didn't want me there at all. But I just kept going that way anyway. And then I would just chill in there for like 30 minutes at a time, just killing time, just sitting in.
it is nice just to look at it, you know?
Honestly, there was a lot of first class like seats open as I'm walking past, and I was real close to just like stealing a pillow and a blanket, just grabbing it.
Yeah.
Uh.
Well, I'm glad you're back home safe. Does it feel good to be in America?
Oh, very happy to be home. Very happy. I mean, we came home today. There's sun. I haven't seen sun in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know.
Yeah, it's nice out.
Yeah, it's nice to have some sunlight.
Yeah. Jerry, Sass, Numbers, any other thoughts from the week? Anything you guys want to shed light on? I mean, we're going to have a busy week with behind the scenes stuff for Behind the Bush and all that stuff. But anything else you want to air out before we call it here?
No.
No, not really. I guess we're gonna have another meeting with Austin soon. I think, right?
Yeah, we're recording that Thursday. Major 1
Okay.
review or Major 2 review. I'm ready just to get my balls shredded somehow. So excited for that.
Numbers. Did you feel like, obviously you've been to Major 1, you've been to Major 2 now? What do you think the difference was?
With what? Like,
The team.
Just
The
the team.
experience
No,
or the
not the
team?
experience. Fuck the experience. The team.
I mean, I said it already, and like, I actually said it to Abe in the car ride when we were like really hammered coming back from the casino.
When you were
So,
really hammered, not
I don't know how
me.
much of that
really
he,
hammered.
I don't know how much of that he retained or how much I actually explained it properly. I just felt like they were kind of like pressing because there was a lot of pressure. Obviously, like with those like CDL spots open, not to say like, that's what they were gunning for, but like there was a lot of pressure. I feel like they all wanted to play really, really well. So they kind of like maybe put themselves in spots that they shouldn't have been in just because they were trying to make a play
Yeah.
instead of just like kind of playing as a team more than playing like solo wise. I don't know if that makes sense, but
Yeah,
No.
definitely.
that's just like from what I took from it, just watching it.
Yeah, I think that
Yeah.
was definitely a factor.
I think that's accurate.
Playing as individuals instead of playing as a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that.
But also, I mean, like Mook, you know this, like with the optic teams, like how many times were like Scump and them when they had like Crim and Formal and all, they were supposed to win every event and they just never even won they never won like the chip. You know what I mean? It's just like sometimes the teams just get to the events and just don't win it.
Yeah,
So, tough to win,
It's
man.
just like the nature of the beast with Call of Duty.
yeah. I think
Yeah.
Rafi explained it pretty well. I don't know if everyone saw that clip, but he was like, "There's ups and downs. Like sometimes your team is supposed to perform, and like you think they're going to, and you never know what's going to happen on land."
Yeah, I think we had
Yeah.
the total opposite from Major 1 to Major 2. Is like we went into Major 1 thinking that we're dead because what the team was like at that point seemed like everybody was kind of checked out. And then they go to grand finals, and then we go to this major thinking everybody's all in.
Yeah,
We're gonna 100% go to grand finals, and we finished top 8. It was like two total opposite ends of the spectrum.
definitely.
Yeah, maybe our expectations just got too high after Major 1, but I thought we were winning this tournament for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't
You know-
see a world where we weren't top 4, like
Yeah.
No.
at least.
Yeah. You know what this is? This was a welcome to the league moment for the Bush.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all. That's
Yeah.
all.
Yeah, we said it too, and we had to interview the players. It was like an ego check.
Yeah, yeah.
But all right, I mean that's all I got. Appreciate and shout out to everyone that like watched the streams, watched the vlogs, liked the clip. The support has been unreal, and this isn't the end of the Bush. Like we're not even halfway through the season, so
Yeah. A lot of ball left.
a lot of ball left. This is
Lot of ball
we
left.
ain't dead. We don't rebuild. We reload. This is a long term project, and there's going to be a lot more coming from the Bush. So stay unshaven, and we'll see you next time.
See you next week, boys.